Oh crap. Darn it. Why she always call me? Okay, okay. Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Can y'all hear me? What's up, y'all? Can y'all hear me? Okay, okay, okay. Perfect, perfect. Alrighty. So I'm gonna jump straight into it. Hey y'all, hope y'all having a good Sunday. Blessed week to all of you. Alrighty, that was my sister that called me. So you could either be a Sagittarius or you're dealing with one. When my sister called me, my phone went to vibrating and my I had some cards over here and what fell was this card and it fell in the reverse. So there could be a person that's making mistakes, refuse to learn, apathy, and disharmony. So whoever this person is, one of them could be refusing to learn something. They could be needing to learn a lesson, but they just is hard head, make a soft ass. Okay, so let me put that back over here. I wanted to say that. Last night, whenever I was resting, I saw three people, um, three women to be exact. I saw three women. They were all different in an aspect, but they were of the same spirit. There is something coming to all three of them, and they all three got something in common. They all live in the same area. They're all either from the same area or they all live there. Now, I was told that didn't come from God, that came from the ancestors. Don't you say a word. They don't want this person or these people to be helped in any way, shape, or form. They don't want them to see the attack coming because they are wicked at spirit. Their spirit is wicked. Now, it's something that these three people think that they are doing is working and it's not working, but they think it is, or they hope that it will. You see this card? When I was shuffling this deck when I came on camera, these cards fell, but this one was flipped over. I just flipped it over. You see how this card fell out in the reverse? Something that these three women are doing, it is unjust, but they keep doing it. Someone could be a Libra or a Libra rising, which is going to take me into my next talking point. You see how Yo Gotti didn't want Angela Simmons. He cheated on her with Glorilla. Glorilla is a Leo. Angela is a Virgo, but her Mercury is in Libra. Okay. When Mercury retrograde spins back around again, that man gonna have buku trouble with the law. Soon as I hopped on to my YouTube today, he was down my timeline. They trying to tie him to that other situation with the man that was unalive. I said, Lord have mercy. That's confirmation for me. Whoever these three people are here, these people are doing something that's unjust. And just like when my sister called and my phone made this card fail, they won't stop. They're not learning. They refuse to learn. You see? The fool, the sun, and the chariot. They took a leap of faith to do something after something was confirmed about your life. You see, they moved on it. Now, it could very well be that you guys are shining right now, and this could be a person that is trying to like knock you off, or people that's trying to knock you off your high horse. So you either could be a Aquarius, a Leo, or a Cancer, or have those placements in your chart for these cards to fall. But heavy emphasis on Libra energy. At the bottom of the deck is the hangman. Whoever these folks are, they're going to get stuck. They're going to be stagnant, restricted in their life. And it's because their refusal to learn something. They're refusing to get the picture. They don't want to. You are being guided to stand in your power and to hold your tongue at this time. There is a spirit that is going to move through these people like a wrecking mob. It's going to be one thing that's going to happen to them after another. You ever saw the when people line up the dominoes and the dominoes just fall? They all going to fall like that. They just all going to fall down. And every person that they went to do the practice before going to the spirit to know if the person was right or wrong, they're falling with them. Because if you are here and you are a spiritual teacher, you are somebody who practices and you are a person who claiming to be of the light, you should not be practicing if you are doing something. Okay. You should not be practicing if you are not going to operate from a place of integrity. These people be lying. So when one fall, they all fall. I see dominoes just falling. That's the word of prophecy. Somebody has been being gang stalked and attacked by a person or by people. In this season, I'm being guided to shut up, y'all. I'm being guided to shut up. So it's only so much that I'm going to be able to say in this reading, okay? Because the people who are doing the wrong come to my channel for confirmation. Some of the people who did the wrong to me watch me as well. Your day is coming. You should know that. There is a specific place where these people stay. The prophecy is a plague is going to go through that state like a wrecking mob, and it's not going to miss them. Mm-mm. It's not going to miss them. Big state, too. It has already started with them. I'm going to tell you something about the spirit of these three women. They all have the same thing in common, and they don't identify themselves as a bad person. They identify themselves as someone who was wronged. They don't see that they are the one who are wrong. Somebody, the woman that you're dealing with, she has a whore spirit. I'm sorry, I had to say it how I heard it. She has a whore spirit. Um, so it started from younger. It looked like it could be father wounds. So this could be a person that had sex with a lot of men. They backdoor a lot. So what I mean, you'll know them because they cannot keep friends. Every time they get friends, the friends just it just never work out. It ain't everybody. It's not everybody. It's three. I'm gonna break all three of them down because it's so many of you and you might not know who is who. So I'm going to break their spirit down. I'm going to do them one by one. One of them, they're going to be driving down the road. This them, this the road. This is like grass with water right here. They're going to venture off the road with their car. It's going to scare the hell out of them. They're not going to be unalive, but they're going to swerve fast back into the interstate, back into the interstate, and ongoing traffic is still going to be coming. Very, very close call for an accident. That was the last thing I saw when I woke up. I'm also being guided to pull back with the dream messages because there is people now that's trying to mimic my dream messages. God said for me to shut up. He didn't give them the gift of prophecy. He didn't give them the gift to see. And his people will not be mocked. And he will not allow his people to be confused and led astray. So, my message from you is to know them by the fruit. A person that's a good person, they're going to bear good fruit. Nice house, beautiful family. They're going to have morals and integrity. That's how you're going to know them. A person who has bad fruit, no morals, no integrity. Nothing grows over there. It's just like in wintertime when the trees, all the leaves leave the tree, y'all, and it's just empty. It's nothing there. It's dull. It's just branches. And then you see the other tree over here flourishing. Pay attention to that. Don't cry. Holy Spirit, holy ancestors, holy angels, I ask for covering in this reading. May the energy of the enemy be blocked. May the spirit of the living dead walk into this reading. I call the angels of the Most High surround the reading. Ancestors surround the reading. Anything of the darkness, may it be exposed. Show me woman number one. Show me woman number one. Somebody got bad skin. They got bumps all around their chin, their jawline. Someone could be a Libra rising. If you're a Libra rising, your enemies is breaking out around the jawline. They wronged you. Pay attention to that. Woman number one. What's that person's spirit towards the collective? They show you a friendly face. This could have even been a person that you were friends with at some point in time. You and this person could have shared conversations where, so, your personal business was shared with this person. They could also be the type of person that gossips. They tell a lot of other people business, but they don't want nobody to know what's going on with them. What else? See, with the Seven of Wands here, this tells me that you block this person or there is some sort of blockage with communication. You don't talk to them. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or a Sagittarius. With the Seven of Pentacles here, this is definitely a person who the Holy Spirit was warning you about collaborating with, but you didn't listen right. You didn't heed the warning, huh? Yeah, it was like this. I know you didn't because these two sevens back to back tells me that you did. What else? Yep. And then the Sun card confirmed it. You see? But you took a leap of faith into a different direction. You left this person behind. This is a person here. They're a little bitter behind that because when you walked away from them, that's when their problems started with the Two of Pentacles. I don't think people understand that a divine being it is a blessing to be in the energy of a divine person, someone who is operating from their true self because they are so blessed, their blessings just drip over into your cup. You blessed off the strength of them. That's why in the good book, it tells you to be around people with good character. Be around people with corrupt character. It corrupts you. See, the first woman is stuck. They're bound, but it's because of them. Now, this is a person here. They're wicked at heart. When I say that they're wicked at heart, they do little things to one up people behind the scenes, and then they act like they don't know what they're doing. They know exactly what they're doing and they get off on it. So if you cut this person off and you're no longer in association with them, good for you. You follow your heart, you listen to your intuition. Show me the Seven of Wands with this person. You see, I told you, listen, if I could pull you out of a dream, you are not nothing good. If I could drag you out that dream and I could see your face, you are nothing good. You are nothing good. See that Six of Swords in that reverse? This is a person that don't got no peace. When people don't have peace, they don't know how to let things go. This is a person that would harp on the same thing. The Leviathan spirit. This person got back problems. That snake is working its way around that person, tearing them up. They likely deal with the spirit of envy really, really, really bad. Peace allows you to move on in the upright. In the reverse, this is a person that has no peace. They have not moved past something. And you see all that water? They drowning in their emotions. Why they don't want to leave it alone? You see? Because of their ego. They could have an Aries placement somewhere in their chart. But you see how this Emperor card fell out in the reverse? They give me a person who is too controlling, too demanding, too bossy, always want their way, always bend the rules, always try to make people believe that it's the other person's fault versus taking accountability for their wrong because they're wrong. You see how this Nine of Swords is here? That person don't rest well at night. There will be no rest for the wicked. It's not a flex to be up in witching hours. Whenever you can get rest, and I mean good rest, you're at peace. That means you have peace in your life, love. When you up in the witching hours, that's not no flex. You should be praying. And you see whoever this person is here that they collaborate with. Didn't I tell you I saw three women in my dream? There they go. When karma comes right back around, they'll get what they did to you. And that they will. Because you shouldn't be over here practicing without pulling cards to see who is who. That's number one. Number two, you have an intuition. Everybody has a God given intuition. Listen to it. If something is off with the story, one thing about the truth makes sense. So whenever a person is telling you something and you cannot put your finger on it, it's like a part is missing, 9 times out of 10, they lying. They're lying. Seven of Pentacles for this first person. I told you. See, this is a person here. They collaborate with people for what they could get out of it. But the thing about this here is God will not bless this person because he already know that this person's life is a mess. Clean it up. You can't get blessings. It's just like your house. Whenever you're trying to walk blessings in your house, you can't walk no blessing in no dirty house. Clean your house up. You got to clean your life up just like that. It go hand in hand. Meanwhile, there you go. They see you abundant, single, maybe even celibate, stable, nice body, beautiful skin, shining, people praising you, people giving you attention, you're balanced, you're healed. Everything ain't all good, but it ain't all bad neither. Look at that. And the angel of balance is around you, protecting you. But look, the devil planning to come towards you because of this. The Six of Wands. You see this? Because this here is not going to work. It's just not going to work. The Three of Swords in the reverse to the Magician. It ain't going to work. Using that intuition is going to be your best bet. With the Ace of Swords here, you already know the truth. You already know it. And you will be rewarded for your good. This person over here, they're losing patience trying to hold you back. And look where they are still. The Page of Pentacles. Show me the sun. Show me the sun for the first person. Thank you. Confirmation. It fell out again. This is a person that's upset. upset because what they tried to do didn't work. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. And I'm gonna tell you something about this person. They so nosy they try to get readings done on you because I could see them. I'm gonna tell you something else about them. They are a horrible liar. Yes, yes, they sleep with their friends, men. Yes, they do. Show me, Page of Wands. Yes, they do. I told you. The Three of Pentacles. They collaborate with people, multiple people. Yep, and they greedy for money. And everybody that has a successful relationship, they send an evil eye towards it because they never have it. You see that? You see? But that's what they want. But you see that? With the Eight of Swords here, they're bound. God has the ability to give you all that you need because he knows your heart. You understand that? This is a person here, they operate in the darkness. So they will be trapped in the darkness, not in the light. When you find love, love is a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing to be loved, for someone to rub your back, to kiss you on your forehead, to hold your hand. When you're sick, you could call them. They rush to the hospital with you. It's a beautiful thing. Don't let nobody try to take that away from you. And those who talk shit about it is because they never had it or nobody wants to take it there with them. What's the fool? See? And that's the reason why they're watching, to see what move you're going to make. What's your next move? This person here. So this person here, we identify them as a hank. This is a person that don't know how to let things go. They could likely have childhood wounds, abandonment issues. If this is a person who their father left the home, then they have like animosity towards the father. They would have sex with a lot of men. Yeah, they sleep around a lot. Dirty spirit. No creativity. Do you see any cups? You see any cups out here? You don't see no cups out here, right? All right, they don't have no creativity. It's no emotion here. They could be a little cold, detached, never nothing good happening, hardly ever smile. They could be small framed. I'm gonna tell you something else. The mama don't like them. Whoever their mama is, the mama don't like them. They slept with the mama man. Show me the Page of Swords. The Hangman to the Chariot, to the Nine of Cups, to the Knight of Swords, to the Four of Cups. You see? While they're watching to see if you're stuck, you're moving forward in happiness, harmony, and bliss. Your wishes are coming true. Look, see, this is a person here. They're not going to be satisfied with what they find out. That's why this is your season to be quiet. Be quiet in this season because these three little women here that's watching you, this one right here, they're waiting to see if something falls apart in your life, the way it's falling apart in their life. And let me explain something to you. If this is a person from your past and you are on your spiritual journey, you need to continue to move forward. People from the past don't respect you. All right. You went through what you went through with them. It was a learning, growing pain. Okay. You have learned the lesson. You are in your new phase in your life. Leave them people behind. Them folk is not going to respect the new you. The stuff that you would have allowed when you were younger, you're not going to go for that right now. You're going to check that at the door. So then you're going to become the problem. And because you're spiritual, they're going to turn you out to be a person that's casting spells on them or doing something to them to cause them some sort of delay in their life because they don't know how to take accountability for their lack of knowledge. They don't know how to. They blame everybody else instead of taking accountability. You don't have no money because you're lazy. You don't want to go to work. You don't have no man because you need to humble yourself. Fast from sex because your ass is fast and hot in the draws. Ain't no man gonna want to commit to no woman that is easy, that lay with Tom, Dick, and Harry. That's not this lady's fault because she disconnected from you. You see what I mean? They don't accept accountability. So they look for people to blame for their shortcomings. In all honesty, it's just jealousy because you left them behind and they can no longer ride your coattail. And you see how long suffering you was with them. The mother folk not gonna be long suffering with them like that. They gonna cut their ass off immediately. You were long suffering with them because you loved them, because you knew them from a past, and you might have even saw a little potential in them. But they got to see the potential in them in order for them to see it through. You didn't did all that you could do, love. This was a lost cause. Keep your wins private right now. Give me 3 cards on this situation. Look, the Page of Wands was stuck at the bottom of the deck. This is definitely a person here that could be either gossiping about you, and look the card that flipped over. Bad karma. You don't have to worry about it because the faith of this person right here is not going to be a good one. But it's not for you to laugh. Don't you laugh. Put your hand over your mouth or turn your head whenever they start getting their karma because you're not exempt from receiving karma neither. You let the Lord handle them the way that He want to handle them because His will be done. See, see what that say? Stuck, no changes, limited because they waste time. Pour into your own cup. See? And yes, they're watching you from fake accounts. Yes, they are. They might even, if you do what I do, they might even be subscribed to your damn members only, like they be doing me from fake accounts. Weird. I be blasting them every single time. If you don't want me to call you out, don't watch me. And see that? Into you. You could have a person that's into you that make them even more so jealous. See that right there? That no card, repo card issues, that little venturing off the road situation, gonna have them patting Pete and Turner, walking or bumming rides or catching Ubers. I saw that before I woke up. That's this person number one. Let's get to number two. Excuse my voice, y'all. When I tell you I was fine before I started this live, honey, I was fine. I was fine. I ain't gonna lie to you, but it's all right. The show gonna go on. Holy Spirit, holy ancestors, holy angels, please at the divine light, allow me to see the second person, the second person, the second woman. Show me them. The second woman. Show me them. The second woman. Holy Spirit, holy ancestors, holy angels. I just saw the Five of Wands. Look, there it go again. You see, with the Five of Wands in the reverse, this is a person here. They're gonna try to tuck their tail now. See, this person ain't gonna want no more smoke because you see, they don't want to receive bad karma. They don't want to receive Lord the God passing His whip on them. You see, they don't want that. Mm-mm. Because they know one thing for sure and two things for certain. Even though they don't care for you, they know the reason why you are still abundant is because of your faith in the man above. This here ain't gonna save them. Show me, lady number two. Show me. Overall energy. They're greedy. So the second woman from the dream, she's a greedy person. This could be a person right now that's robbing Peter to pay Paul. They could be fighting for their life to hold on to the little possessions that they do have. Their fourth house being here, being one of them. So if they're in a relationship with someone or they're married to that person, they're clinging to this person like white on rice, honey, trying their hardest to hold on to this person or hold on to financial stability. See, I told you. You see how I can call them out before the card fall? It's by God's grace, all thanks to Christ Jesus. No weapon formed against me will prosper. Let's go. See? The eight of wands. This second woman right here that's fighting for their life financially, this is a person that's messy. They talk a lot, they gossip a lot. What else about it? Uh-huh. The Ten of Cups. They could very well be a person that has a family dynamic. But you see, the person who they're either in the relationship with or they are um have a family with, had kids with, they try to hold on to this person. See, tooth and nail, fighting tooth and nail to hold on to this situation. But they putting their mouth on you. If this is somebody's ex, or if this is like your person, the person you used to deal with, and this is their wife or their girlfriend, this is somebody here that they still worry about you. They still worry about you. They wonder if this person is still dealing with you, so they keep their eye on you to try to study you. See? But with the Two of Swords here in the reverse, this tells me that you're not stuck. And even though this person has not found any evidence that you and the person still talk or you're still stuck on the person, they still got their eye on you. That's because they're jealous of you. Yeah, they are. Okay. Yeah. You could be an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or a Capricorn, or have those placements, maybe even a Pisces. And you could be abundant. You do well for yourself. All right. Thank you, Holy Spirit. I see why. They just showed me. I see why. They broke. I'm sorry. They are. Yes, yes, they broke. I gotta tell the truth. I ain't gonna never sit here and lie. Yeah, they broke. Absolutely. Show me four of pentacles. Yeah. See? They're broke because because they're too focused on this. Where this masculine is going to bring his love. Is he starting something new with this other person? Is he when he leave the house, is he going to be with this other person? See? You are a female, but you exude masculine energy. So you could be a Taurus or a Virgo because Taurus, Virgo, King of Pentacles, Capricorn here at the bottom of the deck. And you see, that's what has this other person mad. Holy Spirit, ancestors, holy angels, show me this Five of Pentacles over here for the second woman. They call this lady a witch. This lady tried to burn a candle on you. Mm, yeah, a return to send a candle. It couldn't hit you. Um, FYI, the return to sender returns to the person who sent it. Love. This lady didn't send nothing to you, love. Because you know y'all got a bad habit of liking to watch me and act like y'all don't be watching me. The lady didn't send nothing to you. So the return to sender didn't return to the sender, aka her. I don't know where it went, but it didn't go to this lady. God, please forgive me, but it's the truth. It didn't go to you if this you collective. Five of Pentacles. What I told you. Didn't I tell you it didn't go to you? The Seven of Wands. It didn't go to you. It didn't hit you. It didn't touch you. See? The Page of Wands. Yeah, look. The Two of Cups. This is definitely somebody here is worried about if a person is gonna go towards you. Maybe you dealt with them before. They want that the person going back over there and talking to you. So if this is their wife, their child's mother, someone of that nature, that person is still concerned about you dealing with their person. And it's because of their lack of confirmation of horn blue. They're lacking. They're lacking financial stability, but they're lacking because they pour too much of their energy into worrying about where the person is going and if the person is going to bring their love offer to you or to somebody else. That's why they can't maintain stability. See? See what I'm saying? The Queen of Swords to the Two of Cups. And they're trying to interfere, maybe even trying to put you in your head or put you in a mental prison. Heavy Libra energy. Heavy Libra energy. When this here is going to backfire, this person here might experience a very bad issue around their heart chakra. I heard heart attack, but this person, they definitely going to be laying stiff, not like still, like not unalive, but still. People need to stop doing this. That's what happens whenever you send stuff to people who's not bothering you. Bad things happen to you. And even if it doesn't hit you, it may hit your kids. And why would you put the people that you love the most in harm's way like that? Why would you? What's the Eight of Wands? Clarify. See the strength. Now, somebody here, you don't talk to the person at all. You don't talk to them. You could be holding back from communicating with them, or they're holding back from communicating with you. You know, I'm gonna tell them, Glory, and I'm not gonna tell no lie. I don't get on here and lie, and I don't care if people don't like me. I don't care about that. I don't live for man. See, the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords, King of Swords, Ace of Swords, Empress, King of Wands. See, now they are a little sneaky, whoever this person is right here. They sneaky, very bad. And they could be a little mean spirited too. But I feel as though, like you already know the truth, somebody is exuding hella Libra energy, Venus energy, the Empress. That's why that all that Libra energy is falling out. Somebody is exuding a lot of that, and the other person is exuding fire energy. You see that think that they slick about getting somebody to walk away from this lover. Child, I don't know who this is right here. Whoever is exuding the Empress energy. But when I tell you, you made a good decision because walking away from this sneaky person is confirmation. My watch went off. It's gonna boss you all the way up if it's not already bossing you up. hmm hmm I know, so there's too much Libra energy. Show me the Ten of Cups, please. See the Ten of Pentacles. The very thing that this person here desires to have, this lady number two, the very thing that they desire to have is the happy life, happy husband, happy wife, um, the cornucopia, the dog, the white picket fence. They desire that. They desire to have that, but they the only person that's on that type of time. The person who they desire to have it with is not on that type of time with them because that's not where they want to be. What does this got to do with you? Because this person feels as though you spiritual, you are interfering with what they got going on in their relationship. Again, lack of accountability. They don't want to place the accountability on the person who is hurting them. They're looking for somebody else to blame as for the reason why someone is not staying with them. They don't want them like that. That's just it. They don't want them like that. As a woman, I know what it's like to put in my head, oh, this person, this is my person. We're gonna be together, this, that, and the third. He gonna love me, this, that, and the third, and not want to see anything else through. I've been there before. But when I started looking at things from different perspectives, it changed my life. Somebody here needs to try to do that because somebody is gullible and stuck. When I tell you, yes, they gullible and stuck. And they're in their emotions about this person. Thank you, love. They're in their emotions about them, but they keep juggling them. And they know it. And they know that this person not satisfied with them. Now let me speak to you. Childhood wounding. You see what I'm saying? Childhood wounding. Likely they come from a toxic family dynamic and they saw toxicity as a child. And this is a person here that possibly would have to hide. It was a lot of arguing, fussing, and fighting. So they grow up, they have kids. I don't want that to be my reality with my husband or my wife or my person I started this family with. I don't want that to be my life. So this person keeps accepting the barest minimum from their person, but they're blaming you for interfering. Let's say that this is a person that's not spiritually gifted as you, right? They're trying to go toe to toe with somebody who is spiritually gifted and spiritually anointed. It cannot work. It cannot work. And I don't mean no disrespect to nobody else. If God give you the gift and anoint you from the crown of your head to the sole of your feet, man cannot touch that anointing. So whatever this person is doing to try and block the person who they want to keep this masculine away from, that person is alchemizing the energy. They knowing how to stay grounded. I'm not tripping. Whatever, it is what it is. But I'm gonna keep doing my spiritual cleansing. I'm gonna keep doing my spiritual work, working on me. I ain't worrying about this person. I ain't worrying about what they got going on. I just don't care. Yeah, because you don't see them, because you don't talk to the person no more. But they still be in your energy, watching you, because they're that intimidated by you. They know one thing for sure and two things for certain. What you got over there, that man like that. I like what she got over there. She know how to take care of her business. Thank you so much, sister, for the super chat. She know how to take care of her business. She's wise. She's hardworking. Yeah, she have kids, but all her kids doing well in school. They not running the streets. Her house is clean. She's not harassing me to be in a relationship. Yeah, that's what I want. But that's the very thing that intimidates this person. This is a person that been with this person for a little while because they know what they like. They know what they like. Hold on, show me this Ten of Pentacles. What's going on over here? See the pages. Didn't I tell you that? Didn't I tell you that? What the pages for is here. This is a person that's watching because this is a person that doesn't have what you have. What I told you, the Queen of Pentacles. They're watching because they don't have it. And that intimidates them. So likely you could be dealing with a copycat. You could be dealing with somebody who's trying to destiny swap with you, energy harvest from you, because they feel like you have the perfect lifestyle, even though they don't like you. They don't like you, but they want to destiny swap with you, energy harvest from you. because they feel as though if they take what you got going on over there for you and operate in that energy, this person over here gonna stay with them. But no, love, it's deeper than that. It's deeper than rap with this person. No, I don't mean no disrespect. If this is like y'all dealing with this person or you was dealing with this person, the man don't like this person like this. They don't. And they are a liar. They lie really, really bad. You know the type of people, because I just hear da 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 motor mouth Maybell. Like they talk a lot, but it's all lies. They just lie a lot. They could be very boastful. My papa and my mama used to say when people gotta boast and post their relationships, they not happy. They on the verge of breaking up. They're on the verge of divorce. They are not happy. This is a person here that is a liar. Very and look, I look down the five of wands. They're in competition real bad. And that's the truth. The ace of swords. Me too. I hate a damn liar. I hear sirens. Show me the ten of cups with this person. I gotta get out of this energy here. They about to max me out. I gotta get out of this energy, Lord. What I told you. Y'all hear the sirens? Oh my gosh, it's so irritating, Kiki. They irritate me. Oh, I gotta get out of the energy. See that? Do y'all hear the sirens? It's real, real loud. 911. Something is an emergency. Um, yeah. Mm-mm. Oh, every 3 minutes. You ain't never lying, boy. You ain't never, they lie real, real bad. This is a person that they lie for everything. And they don't stop. This crazy. See this Six of Pentacles, Three of Cups over here? See, they have a family with the person, but the person always goes out and finds other people to deal with on the side of them. The Three of Cups, third parties. They always invite other people in their relationship. Now I'm not gonna lie, I'm a married woman, but I gotta call a spade a spade. No woman can home wreck a house if the door closed. All right. The door was open. So the lady walked through the door, and the person that you're getting with, Miss Mama, let them walk through that door. That's just what it is. That's just what it is. I'm gonna call a spade as a married woman. That's just what it is. So I on the truth, the Ace of Swords. I don't know what she got going on over here. Let's keep going. 'Cause she about to max me out, y'all. I gotta get out of here. It's the Lord day. I ain't cuss at all. I'm doing good. What's the Two of Swords in the reverse? Didn't I tell you that? Just because they're not dealing with you, you don't want nothing to do with them. That don't mean that they ain't still getting out here and having third parties. They are. But whoever this person is, they're focused on you. You are a major threat to them. Whoever, what I told you. Oh, girl. Oh, you are a major threat to this person. They cannot stop watching you, and they feel as though whatever you did is what caused this ripple in what they had going on between them and their person. Now, I know that to be a lie because I know when people don't like to accept accountability, they like to point fingers at other people. So I could see that. This is a person that's just not ready to accept that what they want does not want them. That's all what it is. And it's time that they accept it because it's time for the wheel to turn. I feel as though this person here, you see why they're restricted in their finances? They're restricted there because they're stubborn and they're refusing to let go of something that is killing them to hold on to it. That's why they're not where you are in the Queen of Pentacles energy or the King of Pentacles energy. They could be there. I mean, they have some potential. but it's not meant for them to carry something with them to the next level. It's meant for them to leave it behind. They don't know how to let go, whoever this person is. That's why they're holding a grudge against you. But I'm telling you, one thing about it over here, honey, holding a grudge against this lady, you're going to find Christ. Amen. Oh, yes, ma'am. You're going to find Christ. And look, the person who they love shows no love towards them, no emotion, no regard for hurting them. They don't care. You see, they go in hermit mode. They pull their energy back. They go find somebody else to give to while you stand in your ground. Nah, you can't come back over here. Because what I'm looking for something loyal, noble, honest, committal. And you don't fit the guidelines of a committed being. You don't want to be committed. And that's okay because I can't make you ready for what you're not ready for. But I don't want that. And I don't have to accept what I don't want. Very good. Very, very good. All right, third lady. Let's get some of this. Third lady. Oh, look. The rejected card in the reverse. Oh, goodness gracious. Look, it was a dirty offer. And when I say this is a person that they feel like you wouldn't reject this person's offer, but the thing about it is you don't want it. I just explained you don't want it because you know it's dirty. And y'all say this person played out. Look, and there goes the creativity munch. I told you they likely copycat you because they watch you. It's like they feel like, man, let me try to be like this person because they got their stuff together. Even though I don't like them, and even though my person went over there and creeped with them, I can't deny that they got their life in order. So let me just go on over there and try to steal little bits and pieces of them to make me better. To in hopes that they find me satisfying, like they find them satisfying. No, no, ma'am. And yes, this person stalks you. Oh, child, this is bad. But there you go, reflecting. I know that's right. All right. All right, y'all. So for lady number two, y'all handling this person very well. Good job. Now let's get into three. Now, one and three is one of them ones. Oh yeah, one and three. Two is a lightweight because they worried about this right here. But that it's that one and that three. It's that one and that three. Hold on, y'all. Let me get another incense. All right. Holy Spirit, holy ancestors, holy angels, please allow me to channel the message. Show me lady number three. Show me the lady number three. Lady number three. Lady number three. See, lady number three is the page. Now, they could either be young minded, or they could be a earth sign, a younger earth sign. What I'm getting from them is they don't learn. That's just the bottom line. Whoever they are, they don't learn their lesson. Now, they have the potential to do great things. They have the potential to be somebody who can go forward in life. But this is a person that holds grudges, and you cannot get nowhere holding a grudge. And even if you do, Don't let it consume you. This is a person here that holds a grudge, and the grudge consumes them. What I mean by that is they will go to the fullest extent to stalk you, to make you feel a certain sort of way. But in all honesty, they're trying to make you feel how they already feel about themselves. So basically, that's what we mean when we say that they are projecting. They're trying to project what they feel about them off onto you. No, baby, you keep it. We good. But this is a person here, they don't understand that. And God forgive them if they are spiritual or trying to be spiritual because it's not working. Now, how they view you is a person who is selfish, greedy, um, maybe even a con artist or fraud, right? That's how they view you. All right. Now, that doesn't mean that you're like that. What's up, sister? That doesn't mean you're like that. Okay. They view you like that. And I'm going to explain. A person going to see you in this negative energy when they don't have what you have. You feel me? They're gonna see you in this negative energy because they're not where you are, and likely you're not willing to eat their shit, and you don't have to. See, and it don't look like you are. It look like you're moving on. For some of you, could have a nice car. Good for you. Yeah, and it makes them upset. The Knight of Swords in the reverse. This is the person that is toxic, impulsive, rude. Look, the King of Swords, mean spirited. Show me that Page of Pentacles. Yep, that's them. I knew that was them. I knew it. Page of Pentacles, King of Swords fell. I knew that was them. And you see the Six of Wands. Now I'm about to read them for Phil because I could see them clear. This person here, they watch you on something that you're doing with the Six of Wands energy here. You could be quite popular. They could also be the type of person who likes to put themselves out there to get attention. But behind the scenes, the Four of Cups, this is a very disappointed, sad person because the opportunities never present itself for this person. This is an ex-friend. Yep, I told you. The Fool. This is somebody ex-friend. Yep, somebody ex-friend. And for you, you could have been a very loving person. The King of Cups is a person that has a big heart, very loving. Now, if this is in a friend setting, that's how you were towards them. A very generous person. But with the Page of Swords here, this is a person, they operate from sword energy. They operate from mental, they're mental a lot, premeditated a lot with this person. So this is a person that they'll sit there and have fun with you, smile in your face, but behind your back, their mind is working. So they could try to figure out a way so they could get over on you or capitalize off of something that you have. You see? Because the Six of Pentacles, they're at a page. So nine times out of 10, this is a person that wants you to give more to them than what they would do for you. Absolutely not. Because you didn't come out my behind. You came out your mama behind. So why do I got to take care of you? You're not my son. You're not my daughter. We're not doing that. This is a person, no matter how good you could have been to them, they would have never seen it because they don't know how to recognize good people because they were never coming from that. They wouldn't raised around good people. Nine times out of ten, somebody in their household or in their environment was toxic. Looking for a used Nissan Frontier. Oh boy, boy, boy. I'm sorry, that was so funny. Anyway, they were toxic. Let's come down here. Why they view him as the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse? Why this person do this to the person like the moon? Uh-huh. You see? With the moon here to the Eight of Pentacles, you could be a type of person that will go into hermit mode and work, put in the work, alchemize your energy. And that's great. You're not supposed to let your right hand know what your left hand is doing. You're not supposed to let your right hand know what your left hand is doing. And with the moon card here to the Eight of Pentacles, this is a person, like I said, they want to know everything about you because they want to know how to capitalize off of something that you're doing. They're the type of person that would make the fake account, stalk you, see something what you got going on your account, then go back and sub you. Get your tired cell phone. You tired and sorry, just like the men that walked all over you. Tired. This is a tired HOE. I'm sorry. I just had to say it. Ain't no other way because they about to max me out in this reading. This person here is mad because they're not where you are. So whomever this mad person is, this is a person you surpass. What they mad for? See, I told you. They mad because the Nine of Cups. You getting wish fulfillment. Didn't I tell you that? It's a person that, but it's because of your hard work with the Eight of Pentacles. So whoever you are, you had to put in the work. Let's say that growing up, nothing was just given to you easy. So you had to work for it, right? Your parents could have instilled morals. You don't work, you don't eat. You don't grind, you don't shine. If you want something, go out there and get it, but you got to work for it. Get it the right way. You know, you may have had parents like that. You may have had a parent that didn't spare the rod, that didn't bend the rules, that wanted you to operate in authenticity. And if you did, good for you. It developed good character. People can identify that you got good character and that you're hardworking. Your people will be able to identify that, but people who are not your people, they won't be able to see that anointing. They won't be able to see that you are blessed because of the hard work that you do. This is a person that bends the rules. They like to rob Peter to pay Paul in so many words. Show me what they feel the moon is. What's this moon? See? Like I said, the thing about people who know that you are spiritual, when you fall out with them, they swear before Christ Himself that you're doing something to hurt them. No, I'm not doing nothing to hurt you. I just don't want nothing to do with you. And that's my choice. And nobody on earth gonna tell me to go back over here and rekindle something with you. You and I are done. Move on with your life. Like I moved on with mine. Why is you holding on to me? Somebody here is still trying to hold on to something that is done. It's a lost cause. The Three of Swords. They feel like with this moon energy, you're doing something to hurt them. I'm gonna tell you something about people that got a mind like that. Everybody that I ever ran into that had a mind of, oh, this person might be over there doing this to me, or I'm just saying this because I don't want you to do this or that. 9 times out of 10, they do foul shit like that to people. Lord, I didn't cuss. They do foul stuff like that to people. They're foul behind the scenes. Because what would make your mind go to, I'm going to do you dirty immediately? What would make your mind go there? The person whose mind is already there, because that's the energy they operate from. You feel me? They always try to think that what they on, you on. No, I promise you, the main ones doing it to destroy you, the Ten of Swords. But this is a person that will pull the switcheroo. They will tell people that you're the one trying to destroy them, when in all honesty, it's the other way around. And they did move on it. This is the person that moved on it. They even tried to attack your love life. What goes up must come down. Somebody ancestor here, I could see them. They're tall, slender. They used to wear a scarf on their head and they smoked. This person here cursed. That ancestor doing this. My mama cursed my sister like that and told her she was gonna drag and pass a rough time. And sure as hell she do. There ain't no job in the world can save her. She always broke. This person here got a little curse on them. An older person marked them. Yeah. Yeah, they are. What's the this here? Chariot. Ooh, yeah. See, y'all don't give a D or a F because you see the Five of Cups in the reverse, the Five of Cups in the reverse, and the Three of Swords in the reverse. You don't care. You don't have any emotion towards this situation, and they can see that you don't care because they're in hermit mode, spying on you. They see that you have moved forward. You see, I told you one and three. So the first one that's into spell work, and the third one, this one here is into spell work. The second one they are, but it's more so geared around a relationship. The second woman, it's more geared around a relationship with them, you know. And I didn't see it too much affecting the second person if they still one you resonate with. But you see that first person and that third person right here, yeah, because you see this one right here is more personal for them, but it's because they don't like to accept accountability. This person, they operate in a very similar spirit, this one and person number one, very similar. No accountability, it's always somebody else's fault. Show me the Knight of Swords in the reverse. Yep, the Emperor. Now, whoever the emperor is, this could be like a business owner. Yeah, yeah. All right. So now I could see that makes sense because in the dream there was a person, somebody going to a person to for like help, but they manipulating the person. When they gonna fall, the other person gonna fall too, like a domino effect, and everything gonna fall behind them. Show me the energy of the emperor. The Ten of Swords. I told you that's them. They going to for some sort of help. They're gonna both fall, and in the worst way. Mhm. This a person here that trying to make fun of people. They like to like try to crack jokes on people. The joke is on them. They just was messing with somebody. This a girl, young minded. Whoever the man you was messing with, they say you smell like shrimp. You need to balance your pH. Talk about you with two dudes. It's two dudes. One you slept with and the friend. They both talk about you. You wanna know the crazy part is? The one that this person slept with, they got thrown on that person by somebody who they converse with, like they cool with it. So the homeboy had slept with this person and said that this person did something for them. And that's why they came into contact with the other person. Because the homeboy sent him over there to sleep with him. Watch. Show me the person that said they stink. See, I told you. A homeboy, the Six of Cups. Somebody that they friends with from the past. Send them over there. Somebody they don't deal with anymore. Now, the guy operate in feminine energy. They act like a female. I could tell they act like a female because they gossip. Oh boy, that's bad. They gossip. You see how when people go out their way to try to crack a jokey joke on you and cause problems for you and project negative things off onto you, you see how messy their life is? Their life is a mess. Girl, boy, I tell you, boy, I tell you. That's crazy right there. You should be laughing at this. If you resonate with the third lady, you should be laughing at this person because this person here has a serious problem, and the problem is not with you. The problem is with themselves. That's the bottom line. They may hate you because everything they inspire to be, you are. And that's why they have so much animosity towards you. You never come into contact with people on a fluke. When people are overly friendly with you and they like want to get under you and they want to be like cool with you, it's something that they want from you or they want to know something about you. They admire something about you and they could want to know how you do it. So they want to get under you. But when they realize, oh, this motherfucker, he hard on themselves. They eat clean. They go to the gym. They are workaholic. They don't really put up with nobody BS. They don't do passive aggressive. So the first time you try to be passive aggressive, they're gonna check you at the door, let you know they don't play none of that bullshit. Like so this person here, like, oh, I don't really like them like that. No, they don't gonna like you like that because you got boundaries. You see, and they got to meet you where you are in order to be around you, or they got to step off. You see what I'm saying? Oh man, what's the King of Swords? Why is this person mad? Why they mad? Look, the King of Wands. What's the King of Wands? Who's that? Oh, okay. So who told y'all to stop effing with them? They mad at the person who told y'all to cut them off. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Y'all cut them off. So somebody told y'all to stop talking to them. They mad at that. But the person who told y'all to stop talking to them, good stuff, because you have the gift of discernment. Because they were a snake. You read them right. The seven of swords. They sneaky. They connive. They rascal. They were right. Yep. And they were jealous. They were jealous over the fact that you shine, or you were getting ready to shine, or you were outshining them. So whoever exposed them, exposed their jealousy. That's why they mad at this person. That's why they pulled this page of pentacles. They really childish. Show me this King of Wands, man. So I can get out of here. Look, yeah. See? The Five of Swords. See that King of Wands exposed them, exposed their hidden jealousy. Sometimes you love a person and you can't see it because you have love for them. But you see, the person who's on side of you that don't got no love for this person, they gonna be able to call them out on their BS. See, they gonna be quick with it too. Oh no, they ain't right. They jealous. Watch them. They gonna be quick. You might be giving them grace, but the person that don't got no love for them, they gonna tell y'all, nah, they jealous of you. Watch this person. And you see, they blame this person over here now because they feel like that's where the problem started with the ah, that's where the problem started at between y'all because of your partner telling you to lay things to rest with them with the Four of Swords. They feel like your partner caused the confusion, the Seven of Cups. And that's the hand that they trying to go with to fan with. I'm telling you to stand in your word, stand in your power. No, your person was right. They not right. I'm telling you they're not right. They have a hidden motive. And you could be a good person, Sagittarius, or you could be dealing with Leo or Aries. Mm-hmm. Yep. Five of Pentacles, Five of Wands, Seven of Swords, Two of Pentacles. Yeah, no, absolutely not. You did right. Keep moving forward. This here, if you wouldn't have, this person would have put you here. Hold on, y'all. See what my sister wants. My sister said Sag reading got in a chokehold, but it ain't never told no lies. Show me about this third person here. This person here was kind of funny because they childish. It's like they still have like a child mind. Maybe this is like a friend, or maybe this is like somebody that you grew up with, but they still childish. Like they just have a child mind and they don't want to leave your energetic field. It's like they feel in your energy some way, shape, or form. All right. Yeah, all right. That makes sense because young minded. See, travel. This could be a person here that knows you travel, or you may have to travel for work, or you could be traveling soon. And shine. Your light irritates their demons. They don't like to see you doing good. They don't like to see you doing better than them. That's for sure. And look, I took another one. Didn't I tell you that doggone one and that doggone three is them two right there, them two women right there? Them two operate, yes, same spirit, copycats. The copycat spirit. They become obsessed with your life so much because you get a lot of attention. And it's like they can't help themselves. Each time they research you and see what it is that you got going on, you doing something new. It's I don't know, my people. Hey, I would be embarrassed to try to copycat another woman's energy. I would be embarrassed for a woman to out me about trying to destiny swap with her. I would be embarrassed to be at this grown age and feel like another woman is better than me or have more emotion than me, than I have to sit there and compete with her. I would be embarrassed. Like that is embarrassing. And it's sad. Look at this thief trying to steal what doesn't belong to them. And y'all are unbothered because they got this little STI and they got buku child service issues with the authorities. So they could have somebody that's getting ready to take them to court. They could share a child with someone. But this lady on here and this man have a little boy. So they could be getting ready to go to court. Yeah, and yes, I knew it. I knew it had to be a friend, a karmic friend that talks stuff and stank. Look, my spiritual. Somebody say, mm-hmm. I gotta get out of here because a lot of people is being messy. They do. This person here. Just be mindful of these three women that's sitting in your energy. Now, one and three, well, all three of them practice, but two, they just trying to hold on to a little relationship. But you see that one and that third one, this one and that first one, is more of a envy. I don't think that these people understand confirmation. My air cut on that envy is of a dark of the darkness. That's not of the light. You could be a person that's biblical, or you could be a person that's into the good book. You could have been born Catholic like myself. You could be a person that's into your into the word. You could be somebody who knows how to interpret what the word is saying, and that can make you a threat to a person like this because they know one thing for sure and two for certain. I didn't came up against them before and I did not succeed. So I know it got to be something in the spirit that either they're doing or they have a spiritual covering that blocks what I'm trying to do to them. But they don't understand that this is why they have so much bad karma. When Libra season is gonna come, this person gonna go through so much they're gonna be upside down. They're getting ready to suffer a loss. They may have to plead insanity to get out of it. Yeah, a major loss. Cause I could see them crying and shaking. Something that they love a lot is about to be taken out of their life. That's when they're gonna realize that God is not a joke and He is not to be mocked. And you should stay away from His anointed. If you don't have nothing good to say about them, you should keep your mouth off of them. Something that they thought that they sent to you is getting ready to boomerang. back to them. But it's not going to be them because they not going to see it coming. Y'all, I got to get out of here because I can't say what's about to happen to this person. I can't say that because the word, the Holy Spirit don't want you to be happy when this time comes. They want you to keep doing what you're doing. They don't want you to be happy to see them fall on their face. They want you to turn your head. When they start falling, dropping like flies, when they start happening in their life, they want you to keep doing your thing, keep living your life, keep being focused on you. Don't focus on this. It's from the seeds that they sowed. All right, y'all. I hope y'all have a blessed Sunday. I'm getting out of here. I got a lot to do today. Y'all take care. Thank you for joining the live. Thank you for liking the live. Be blessed. Remember what I said. Pull back in this season. Don't talk too much. You know, just don't say too much. Don't let your mouth overload your behind. Y'all take care. Bye, guys. This was a good live. I had fun.